everybody, this is Bobby Stamps, and I have a cute Valentine's Day card that I'm going to share with you guys how to make. The only thing I'm going to change up is I am going to make the basic black 5.5 inches coming all the way out to the side. I decided after I put it together I just kind of wanted to change that up a little bit, so that's what I'm going to do there. So the stamp set that I'm going to use today is Bloomin Love, and this is in our annual catalog. I'll have all the supplies listed along with the PDF downloadable on my blog after the video. So if you want to visit that, it's bobbystamps.com, and you can print off the instructions and the supply list in case you want to shop in my online store and purchase everything that I used to make this card. So my card base is Melon Mambo, and that is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm scoring that at 4.25. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that while I have that there. And we're going to use the Garden Trellis embossing folder to emboss our piece of basic black strip there. I'm going to use the basic black shimmer, I think is the name of this. Yeah, shimmer ribbon. I'm going to use our basic pearls. I'm going to use Melon Mambo ink. And I'm going to use the label punch, and I've just got a piece of Whisper White that I'm going to do that on when we get to that step. And then I'm also using Melon Mambo with the framelits that come with this bundled set. And then actually I think you have to buy this separately now. I don't think that you can get them as a bundle anymore. I'll have to check the catalog for that. And then I'm going to pop out some of the flowers with those framelits with basic black. So the first thing I'm going to do is we'll just do all of that and get everything out of the way so we can get the big shot out of our way. Okay. So I've got the big shot, and I have just got my regular platform and one of the plastic plates. And I'm just going to use the embossing folder first, and then we'll cut our heart out next. So I'm just going to lay that in the embossing folder like that. I like to lay the Stampin' Up logo down. Just make sure you have it pretty straight so your design will be pretty straight when it comes out. We'll lay that down and then just lay another one of the plastic plates on top and run that through. Okay. And there's that. Just lay that off to the side. Now, because the heart is such a detailed image, I'm going to use the precision magnetic plate on here, I think is the name of that. I probably just screwed that up though. And I'm just going to put the Melon Mambo piece down and the heart. I'm going to grab one strip of that basic black, and then I'm just going to run these through each time I do it, because I have to make more of those. I think it's 2 of the big and 3 of the little ones. And because this heart is such a detailed image, I'm just going to run it through a couple of times. Sorry about the jarring with my camera. I'll try to do it slower so that way it doesn't jar the camera so much. And let's see. There we go. I try to do it 3 or 4 times because this image is so detailed. I think I'm just going to leave that heart on there, not even bother to take it off yet. And every time that we run these through, I'm trying to find my piercing tool. Every time I run this through to get the little flowers, we'll just make another pass with that. And it'll just make it easier when I go to pop it off. And like I said, I think that we have, let's see, 1, 2 of the big ones and 3 of the small ones. So this should be enough. Sorry about that jarring again. Okay, let's see what we have, guys. Let me just pop this behind me. And this was just an extra piece in case I needed more for my flowers. And we'll just pop these out, and I'm just using the piercing tool because it just makes it so easy for those to pop out. Like so. Now this one is going to be the one that is the hardest to get out just because it's so detailed. And I do have my little brush and tool that I think is just going to make it so much easier to. And when I use mine, I just go in all different directions because you just want to get the bristles in there going in different directions. It's just going to help. It's just going to help that pop out easier for you. So let's just go ahead and, whoa, see what we have. Let me kind of scrape this off. And I'll just move this behind me and do the cleanup later. And let me see, where did my piercing tool go? Okay, I'm not sure. I just had it. And I'm going to need it maybe to get, I like to use it to get these little intricates that maybe didn't pop out, but they seem to be popping out pretty easily. I'm just going to look and see. I think I might have them all out. Okay, so let's just clean that up. That went far better than what I anticipated it to go. Okay, so now I'm just going to leave the card base down because that's going to be the front. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is just open up my Melon Mambo. And I'm going to use a piece of grid papers just in case I stamp off. I don't want to stamp on my work surface. So I'm just going to take the Melon Mambo and this flower, and we're just going to ink that up and just randomly start stamping our flower. And you can leave the card together like I'm doing it, or you can open it up like this. That's kind of what happened there. Why I didn't get a good image was because the fold was behind it, I think, and prevented that. But I'm just going to leave it like this now. Then I'm going to take the little heart image and just go randomly in between the flowers. And I'm just going to make sure that I keep turning the heart in different directions. You can even have one upside down, just so they're not all going in the same direction as the look we're going for. And maybe one right there. Okay. While I have the Melon Mambo out, I am just going to ink up the Love You sentiment and just stamp that right there, and then we'll just pop that out with the punch. We can go ahead and do that right now. So we'll just line that up, center it the best you can, and we'll just pop that out. Throw that away. We'll just put that off to the side. And then the next thing I want to do is take my ribbon. Now I'm just going to take the ribbon, and I just have my little spritzer here, and I'm just going to tie it. You want to make sure you have enough on the end so that way you can tape it to your back or put snail on to hold it down. So I'm just going to tie a knot like that and then just slide it off. And then I'm going to take my paper snips and just cut that. And then you could either put it on like this if you want to, or just keep it kind of the way that I had it, and that's what I'm going to choose to do, is just keep it going in that direction. So I'm just going to play a little bit with the knot and kind of work this around to where it's going kind of in the direction I want. And then I'm just also going to make points out of the ends because I do like that look when they're pointed. Just like that, okay? So then let's just take some tape. And it does kind of blend in because it's black on black, but the shimmer in the ribbon is noticeable, so it does make it pop out. Okay, then I'm just going to take some fast fuse and run along each side, and then here, and then just roll a little bit right there. And then we'll just place that right in the center of the card like this. Okay. And then we'll bring our heart in. And what I did was used Tombow multi-purpose glue and just put a little bit of glue. Doesn't take that much of this. This is very, very strong adhesive. I just kind of used the end of the applicator to spread the glue all around. And then I didn't even try to match these up to see if they were supposed to go perfectly because I wanted the pink in the background to show through. Just make sure you're putting them down right side up. And then put the little ones on the little ones. And I don't think I popped out enough, or either I lost one. And I thought I had one more to pop out, but I thought when I laid them to the side, when I cut them out, I thought I counted 3. So I will pause and cut out another one, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have another one here all ready to go. And we'll just lay that there. Now, while the glue is fresh on here, I'm just going to take this opportunity to put my pearls down. And I did use the larger pearls on the larger flowers. Just like that. And let's grab another one. And we'll put that. And that extra glue is just going to give you a little bit more security with the pearls. And then I used the smaller ones, or maybe the medium-sized one on here, and just put those in the center of the smaller flowers. Just like that. Okay. And you could add more, you know, if you wanted to put a pearl there. We can go ahead and do that actually, just to see what that looks like, because we didn't do it on the other card. So we'll just do it here and see if we like it better or not. Okay. Then I'm going to flip this over and grab dimensionals. And I'm just going to place dimensionals on the back of the bigger flowers and the ones where we put the black flowers on top. And that's all I did. That's all of the adhesive I put on the back of here, on the back of the heart. If you want to mail this to somebody and you just want to make sure that it's going to stay on, I would suggest using the fine tip glue pen. That would be your best bet to get this to stay down and not have the glue show. Tombow would be another one. That would be good too. Okay, so let's just pop that down. And then for the sentiment, I'm just going to put 3 of the small mini dimensionals on the back. And we'll just peel those off really quick. Like that. And then we're just going to place our sentiment right about there. Okay. And there you guys go. Another cute idea for a Valentine's Day card. Trying to zoom in and went the other way. So there you go, guys. I hope you like it. And like I said, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Visit my blog for the supply list and the PDF instruction sheet. Thanks, guys.